Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a question that's been bubbling up in comic book forums for years. Could Aquaman, in a fit of rage, actually boil the entire ocean? It sounds like something straight out of an epic crossover event, right? The King of Atlantis, pushed to his absolute limit, unleashing a power so immense it turns the very seas into a steaming cauldron. But is this just fan speculation? Or is there any basis for it in the comics? Let's find out. First off, let's establish what it would take to boil the Earth's oceans. We're talking about an unimaginable amount of energy. The sheer volume of water is staggering, roughly 1.35 billion cubic kilometers. To raise the temperature of all that water from its average of about 4 degrees Celsius to boiling point at 100 degrees, you'd need an energy output that dwarfs all of humanity's power generation combined for thousands of years. It's a feat of planetary-scale engineering, or more accurately, planetary-scale destruction. So, the question isn't just, is Aquaman strong? It's, is Aquaman a literal god of thermal energy? So, where does this idea even come from? It's not like we see Aquaman shooting heat beams from his eyes. The theory usually ties back to his control over all marine life. The logic goes something like this. Aquaman's telepathy is so powerful, he could command every single creature in the ocean, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whales, to vibrate at an incredible speed. This collective molecular friction, on a global scale, would supposedly generate enough heat to raise the ocean's temperature. It's a fascinating, if terrifying, concept. He wouldn't be heating the water himself, but using the entire oceanic biosphere as his personal heating element. Let's look at the evidence from the comics. Aquaman's telepathic abilities are indeed immense. He doesn't just talk to fish. He commands them, influences their nervous systems, and can even tap into the primal minds of creatures that have never seen the light of day. In some storylines, his connection to the clear extends to all life that evolved from the ocean, including humans. That's a powerful connection. However, commanding creatures to swim somewhere is one thing. Forcing trillions upon trillions of organisms down to the microbial level to vibrate in perfect heat-generating harmony is a whole other level of fine control and raw power that we've never explicitly seen him demonstrate. Furthermore, we need to consider the source of his power. Aquaman's abilities are primarily biological and magical, thanks to his Atlantean heritage and the trident of Poseidon. The trident grants him incredible power, including control over weather, the ability to summon tsunamis, and firebolts of energy. But boiling the entire ocean? While the trident is a weapon of immense divine power, its feats are usually more direct, creating storms, parting seas, that sort of thing. Turning the entire hydrosphere into a superheated soup seems a bit outside its typical job description, even for a magical artifact of the gods. It's more of a physics problem than a magical one. So, what's the verdict? While the idea of Aquaman boiling the oceans out of pure rage is an awesome and terrifying visual, it's highly unlikely based on what we know. His powers, while vast, don't seem to operate on that specific thermodynamic principle. It would require a level of micro and macro control over the entire oceanic ecosystem that seems beyond even his incredible abilities. Could a writer decide to give him this power in a future storyline? Absolutely. That's the beauty of comics. But as of now, it remains a fantastic what-if scenario rather than a confirmed capability. Aquaman has plenty of ways to wreck the surface world without having to boil his own kingdom. What do you think? Do you believe Aquaman has this hidden, planet-altering power? Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.